Hi Leo, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your July love reading. So I've already pulled out your oracle cards and we got some good ones. I've just had the 8 of Wands flip out of me. This is the falling in love card. This is moving up a level. This is growth. This is messages, communication, things happening very quickly. A growth period that happens very quickly. So I'm going to put that back and connect to your energy. So Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. For the highest good of all, Spirit. For the highest good of all. Okay. Right there. King of Wands. 5 of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords, 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords, Death, Judgment, 3 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So we have the Ace of Cups here. So this is opportunities in love. This is abundance. This is emotional abundance. It's somebody giving you an offer. It's somebody giving you an offer that brings peace as well for some of you. Could be an apology for some of you, or it could be a new relationship. But whatever it is, there's this sense that your cup is filled over. You're flowing with emotional abundance. You're very tapped in intuitively as well. So it's telling you to just tap into that energy. So the Ace of Cups is a very good sign. So also, as you guys are Leo, the first card coming into the reading is the King of Wands, and this is a very good sign. This is that you're looking at where you're putting your energy this month. You're looking at the energy that you're putting into relationships, yeah? And you're making decisions based on that. You could have given another relationship. You could have given a relationship a second chance just recently, or there's been a rising from the dead, or you've risen like a phoenix in some sense, in the sense that you've made a decision not to allow something to affect you, something to change your direction, something to change your progress. It's like you're not allowing something to make you kind of want for more in some way. It's like in some way I just heard that you're being that more that you want for some of you. So there is this rising out of the ashes. There's this awakening. It's an awakening or hearing the call and thinking, you know what? That happened. I ain't going to put myself in that situation again. I'm looking at all these signs that are coming in lately, and it's making me change my focus, so to speak. So, and I think that's helping you guys this month. So you also got, as one of your oracle cards, you got the Sun card. Now the Sun card is very much your card as well. It's number ones, it's new beginnings, it's new starts, it's enjoyment, it's holidays, it's growing new things, seeds that have grown with the sun. This could be a new child. You're growing the birth of a child. You're growing the birth of a book. You're growing, it's nurturing and growing something. It's a new beginning for you. You also got Ganesh, and this says yes. So whatever you're thinking of in terms of love, that intuitive hit or that thing that makes you feel like this, it's telling you yes. It's telling you to go for it. It's very much about all obstacles being removed in terms of abundance. So you're free to love again. And I feel that energy coming out in your cards as the King of Wands as well. The Sun card is also, I just got that the Sun card is also, it's about taking control of your happiness. It's a number one, so it's about you taking control of that power, you taking control of that joy this month. So we don't want to have no there's no, you don't want to be involved with any kind of petty obstacles this month. You don't want to be involved in any kind of petty arguments. You're kind of like, you know what, I'm not here for that this month. You're really just not here for that this month. You're trying to release all these obstacles. You're trying to release any jealousy, any competition. You're like, I'm not here for that. I am who I am, and I'm standing in my power. And you're also backing them off because you're like, look, this is where I stand on this situation, right? I don't want to be in this negative space with you. I want to be in this place. This is where we need to be focused on. Let's use our heads about this and have some fun. And it's like there's an engagement. It's almost like as well, you set the boundaries this month. You set the boundaries, and it's like you teach people how to treat you this month, let's say. And we have this metamorphosis, we have this transformation in terms of this butterfly on the end here. It's like focused. You're very focused on your transformation this month, or you're very focused on transforming a relationship so it can get to these levels of engagement, small parties. There's a raising of the energy with the Three of Cups. It shows gatherings where people raise the energy and enjoy parties, engagements, baby showers, all of that kind of stuff. But it just can talk about wanting to have more time with friends as well, because this can be about small friendly gatherings as well, and that kind of raising your spirits, that kind of raising your vibration. You're not wanting to be in this lower energy vibration this month. Yeah. So we also have the Fates. Now this is interesting because it's saying this is the serenity pair. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it's telling you to look at that this month. So it's asking you to kind of be a little bit laid back and a little bit more playful with yourself, like as in this card here. It's asking you to look, once you set your boundaries, you see, she doesn't have to chop off heads to set boundaries. She just has to say that she's not taking part in that, or she just has to allow certain people into her inner circle and others stay where they can't cause any trouble, so to speak. So it's saying to just try to go with the flow this month, yeah, and just to know what's your fight and what's not your fight, so to speak. It's about having fun for you guys this month. Also, what I'm getting is, for some of you, because we do have the Sun card, which talks about the new beginnings. We've got the Ganesh, which talks about yes. So it's almost like removing the obstacles. But then we have the Fates. And it's like, the funny thing is, we have Asia here as well, and spirituality and religion. So what I was just getting, that maybe for some of you here, it's about, Asia's about putting yourself first sometimes, because sometimes when we in certain religions we can put ourselves back at the expense of the individual, or we can, it's more for the collective than the individual. So this month it's about, there's something to do with individuality, yeah, you needing to have your own individuality and your own vision, let's say, because the spirituality and religion card is saying that maybe some of us are born into religions, we're born into families that we're born into religions, and it may not be the religion that we, or the vision that we've chosen for ourselves in this lifetime. In many lifetimes we've been many religions and many different things, but it's saying in this lifetime, and that could irk you a little bit, that could grate a little bit. Or it could be that for you, in terms of love, it could be that your partner is not from where you're from, and there is blockages, or there has been blockages and obstacles. However, you're being reminded that it is about being your individual self. It's not about giving yourself up at the expense of the whole. We came here to be divine, unique beings, and each in our own individual right, but part of a collective. So I think that it's saying for some of you, it's almost like not to worry about the things that you cannot change right now, because it's almost like the universe has said, look, yes, we've got Ganesha moving some obstacles for you. We've got this. Yeah, they're moving your abundance toward your blocks towards abundance, towards love. So if there's a relationship that has been restricted by something other than yourself, or there's a difference in religion or something, it's showing that these things are being, we have the sun here, we have new beginnings, it's like a new outlook, we have like a new bonding of the family, so to speak. So it could be that you state your point clearly, and you have to kind of defend your point on an issue. Maybe that's you have to defend your point on having a child, perhaps. You have to defend that to your family, or you have to defend that to somebody else. But I feel like there is celebration after that, yeah? But I feel like for you Leos this month, it's about doing what's in your vision, holding your own vision, having your own self-focus about what it is that you want, yeah? And I think the universe is kind of asking you to kind of speak your truth and to speak it clearly, and to show your vision, but show it creatively, and to speak your truth. I feel like that'll bring a lot of changes for you guys, where I feel like you could have felt defensive before, because we have him being attacked here, or feeling attacked by others, feeling on the defensive with his sword up here, trying to defend themselves. Could feel like they're being watched, or in a relationship where you're being spied upon, or you've got family members passing information on with this card as well. But it's asking you to stand in your truth in some way, to put down your sword of truth, to state what it is that you want. For some, it's about sending that message, because we do have this falcon here. Or it could just be stating your territory, stating your truth, your victory. But there is a victory that comes. There is changes that comes to a situation where you could have been feeling a little bit out of your depth as well. For some of you, I'm getting that you could be meeting parent-in-laws as well, and you're feeling a little bit on the defensive, but you're just asked to be shown for who you are, and not allowing that negative to kind of control that. You also got, no, that's it, Leo, that's it. So yeah, let's just clarify that 5 of Wands while we're here, because we do have a little bit of time. So the 5 of Wands, what could have been some obstacles that we're releasing? Okay, so there was an offer that came in that felt like it was an obstacle, or there was an obstacle to you making an offer for some of you. Or for some of you, it's like you've released the obstacles and somebody's come in and apologized. There's been an apology with the Knight of Cups, or an offer. Let's have another card. Page of Wands. For some of you, you could feel like that offer was rejected. It could have been rejected, and we could have had the Queen of Swords here with the parent. However, I do feel like there's a transformation in a situation with the Death card next to it. There could be some problems around an engagement for some of you. Somebody else like getting involved in it, a third-party situation. So the Queen of Swords could represent a mother-in-law, or somebody getting involved or putting their kind of perspective on things. but I feel like you have to still state your truth, and that will bring in the changes for you guys this month. So I really do hope that's helped.